Alright, so welcome back to My Team Career mode. Now, this is the start of Season 5, and before we even begin, there is two massive changes. Number one, we have a new teammate. Again, Nico Hulkenberg decided that the Fulcrum F1 team simply wasn't good enough for him to stay. So he's left. He hasn't even got a new team. He's just out of F1. And so to replace him, I have got the Japanese GOAT, Yuki Tsunoda. And the second massive change is we now have the second strongest car on the grid. For the first time in this series, we have a car that not only I can compete with, but hopefully Tsunoda can compete with as well. And so I'm very excited for this season. We head to Bahrain for round one. Let's get to quali. Come on! And what a way to start the season! In my first quali session, we have a sensor fault! Yeah! Come on! Alright, and here we go then. The first quali hot lap of Season 5 in My Team Career mode. Now, I have no idea what to expect, because obviously this car should be considerably better than last season. Last season, the performance, even at the end of the season, was only the 6th or 7th fastest, whereas now, we have a clear second fastest, and maybe soon, rivaling the fastest car on the grid. So, going by that, the minimum position I should be getting is a top 4. So let's see what happens. I will say though, the car feels quite heavy. Yeah, like very, not as much downforce as I'd like. I don't know if that's just setup related, or maybe we just have less downforce, I'm not too sure, but yeah, it does feel a bit sluggish around the corners. Right, go through Sector 2. I'm only 3 temps up on the Williams of Sargent. That is slightly concerning. And around the final corner, it's a bit shambolic, although I haven't driven in a while, so at least I can give myself that excuse. Right, first hot lap, what's it gonna be? Yeah, okay, that's an issue. Right, so there's a clear issue here. I'm 6 tenths away from the next car ahead, Oscar Piastri. Right, this is an issue. Right, it's now or nothing. And I don't know what it is, but I seem to just have, like, my car just feels extremely sluggish around corners. I don't know what it is, but it's literally ruining my performance. Right, pretty much equal through turn 1 and 2. But yeah, no, this car is so sluggish through these corners. Like, look how slow it is. Oh, it's like driving a Volkswagen Jetta. Like, what is happening? And as I come around the final corner, I've only found 40 milliseconds. So that isn't even going to improve my position. And at the end of the first quali of the season, I'm all the way down in P14. 6 or so tenths away from the next car ahead. What the? I'm so confused. 8 tenths off my teammate. What is going... Well, I need to look at the race director. I'm so confused. Like, that was literally the maximum I could have got out of that car. Where am I missing time? Okay, so a 27.9. Tsunoda did a 27... So, 4 tenths in that first sector. What? 4 tenths. Okay, right, yeah. And then 3 tenths in Sector 2. And then I'm actually, yeah, about equal through Sector 3. So, 4 tenths in a sector that only has 2 corners in it. Wow, okay, that's rough. And here we go for round 1 at the Bahrain Grand Prix with one of the worst qualifying performances I think I've ever done. 8 tenths away from my teammate, 6 tenths away from the next car up the road, and it seems to be like the top 13 are in their own little bracket. And then there's like a 6-tenth gap back to me in P14 down to P22. So I don't know what happened. I don't know why I was losing half a second in a sector with 2 corners. I don't really understand that, but we move. Right, here we go for the season opener in Bahrain. Come on, I need a big comeback drive. And that is exactly how you start a big comeback drive. Barely any traction off the start, but we are already 1 place up on Oscar Piastri at an absolute rotter. And now we're going wheel to wheel with one of the Astons, but it's not really worked. Oh no, it is working. Hang on, down the inside. Yeah, we love that. That's another place up to P12. Come on. Quite the kerfuffle going on ahead, it seems. We've got like 4 cars going wheel to wheel, and yeah, this car feels horrible to drive. It's like, it's weird. It's got like no downforce despite having high downforce. I'm running like high 30s on the wings, and yet it feels like I'm going like 20 or less. It's really bad. Right, I seem to have a little bit of an edge over Lando Norris. Let's try and go for a move. He's very brave. Round the outside. You don't see this very often. Oh, that is glorious, mate. Hang it up in the Louvre already. Come on. Right, little bit of an advantage here because we've got Drugovich in front and Russell both on hard tyres. So, troubling though. They are actually slightly, like, ahead of me right now. But I've got ERS. Come on, car. Go, 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 go. To the outside. I don't have enough. Can I go for it? I'm going for it. Hello, Russell. Oh, this is that's a bit wide. Okay, done it though. Lovely. Making quick work of people round that first corner. Oh, and Russell's got no DRS. Look at that. How lovely. Right, I think Russell's going to get DRS here, which is really annoying because that means I can't get him. But yeah, it's really, really troubling when a car on hard tyres is actually faster than me on softs. That is really concerning, but it's a truth. Right, so it looks like I'm going to be stuck in P10 for all of this race. I can't catch the cars ahead, and I'm slowly pulling away from the car behind. So it looks like, as it stands right now, a P10 finish in the first Grand Prix. That is... what a way to start the season as the reigning world champion, eh? Right, little update, 1 lap later. The cars behind are now catching me. And I'm I'm just stuck in a DRS train. And the concerning part is that I'm on softs, and each car around me is on hards, and they're both quicker than me. What a horrible situation. It's over for me. My car I don't know what it is. I'm simply not quick enough. And I don't really like mentioning these things, but I lowered the difficulty by 5 from qualifying, and I'm still stuck in P10. I'm playing on 102. For context, last season when I won the championship, I was playing on 106. And now, with the second best car on the grid, I can't get in the points on 102. Honestly, Derek, shut up. I think we can get past. You need to use more ERS. Mate, if I use more ERS, it will change nothing. Right, story time. The bit of commentary you just saw was actually from a week ago. I'm recording this on the 8th of May. That clip was on the 30th of April. Why? Well, during this recording, my wheel died. So I spent a day or two trying to get it fixed. I managed to do it, and then I just couldn't be bothered getting back on the game. But I'm here now. We're gonna carry on. All I can remember is that I'm P10 and the car is really shit. So let's see what happens. So we're only on lap 6, so there's plenty of opportunity to actually, make a bit of a comeback. But yeah, apparently the car isn't, at its tip-top form. But, we'll have to deal with that. Got some great straight line speed though instantly. Look at that, 342. Oh, outbrake myself a little bit. Little bit of dirt on the tyres. We'll have to just, fine, whatever, don't care. DRS enabled. Do I have any sort of advantage to go for a No, I don't. Okay, cool. Right, so I've noticed the car is very finicky on exits. You have to be very careful or else you're gone. Yeah, doesn't like traction, this thing. Right, so I seem to... Oh, shut up, Derek, I'm busy talking. It seems like I'm in a situation where I can keep up with the cars in front-ish. Oh, that's a bit too late. I can sort of keep up with the cars ahead, but I'm nowhere near quick enough to actually overtake them. So I'm going to have to hope that these two, Russell and Gasly, keep on battling, and then I try and sweep up the pieces. Exactly like that. That is exactly what I needed. I needed Gasly to go a bit off. He has got more straight line speed. I'm going to try and match his braking, which I've not really done. Can I get the exit, though? A bit like Sergio Perez, proper loose round there, but I've managed to actually get up a place. I didn't think I'd do that, but I've done it, and yeah, it's a great time to be alive. I don't know if because I've upgraded the car over time, but I seem to have a lot more ERS than usual. I've been using it, you know, quite frequently, and I've still got 45% left, so that's going to be a massive help, as we can see Russell and Sainz going for a little fight. Once again, I need to try and pick off the pieces and also not lose the place to Gasly behind. He's cooking in that Alpine. That car is no slouch. Or maybe I am, and we all are. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Russell going a bit wide. This could be a chance for me here. No. Just quite not enough space, unfortunately. I've got to say as well, Russell's on the hard tyre. He is doing some astonishing pace on that tyre. I mean, he's quicker than Sainz, and obviously Sainz, as you can see, is on soft. So Russell having a blinder of a season opener. Here goes Russell on Sainz. Now, hopefully, they'll go wheel to wheel. One of them isn't going to have DRS, and I can sort of go for a big lunge here. Let's see. Who hasn't... Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Oh, that's really annoying. We can still go for the move anyway. To the inside of Sainz. Come on, let's do it. I need to brake really late here. Ooh, oh, he brakes later. Even though I braked way earlier, I still missed the corner. That's the same braking troubles that I had in the previous episode in Las Vegas. I still don't know what that is, having to brake 200 meters earlier than the other cars, but we move. Right, for the first time in Season 5, into the pits, we must go! E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Ooh! Oh, that went wrong. Right, medium's on. Back out ahead of Gasly. And we can continue on our way. We have a yellow. Whoa! Whoa! What's happened there? My reaction times were shocking. Wow, that was, yeah, that was horrible by me. What happened there? So we see, I think this is Leclerc. He brakes. He goes in, loses the car quite early, spins right into the path of the Alpine, and then you can see my reaction times. I mean, realistically here, I should see that and start braking and turning, but I don't. I just sort of drive into them. Yeah, let's go back because I want to. Now, what is interesting is... oh, wait, no, Leclerc will spin anyway. Okay. Right, so Leclerc spins off. And we are back to green flag running, so no VSC, no SC, no red flag. And let's see if, I don't even know if I've got the pace, but try and stick with Gasly, or sorry, Drugovich, and try and get a move, but I don't know. I'm trying, Derek, please! Give me a chance. What is happening? Oh, my game is so bugged. Okay, back to normal now, I think. Let's carry on in my pursuit of Drugovich, but I don't think I've got enough. Oh, come on, let's undercut Sainz. Go on! Get round there. Lovely! I've managed to undercut Sainz and gain an advantage. Lovely stuff. And I've got DRS. What a time to be alive. Right, I just performed some magic on this lap. That's one of the best laps of Bahrain I've ever driven. But can I even get close enough for an overtake? Wow, look at that. Even though I have DRS, ERS, slipstream, I can't even match the speed of Drugovich ahead. That is crazy to me. Like, look, ERS, DRS, slipstream, and I'm barely getting close. Yeesh, that car is quick. Alright, come on, this has to be the one. Come on, car. You can do this. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that is lovely. Right, now I've got to somehow outbrake him, which I've almost done. Come on, stick it in there. And I've got DRS. Oh, yes, that is lovely. And I find myself up to P7, which, honestly, with how this race has been and gone, I'm happy with that. Drugovich actually under pressure from his teammate Gaza. And Gaza's actually got the place. Drugovich has then got it back. Lovely race between the Alpines, but that helps me out a ton. I can now pull a gap on them too, and that should allow me to confirm this P7. Lovely. Thank you, Gasly. Right, we have 2 laps left, and I don't know what's happened, but I'm starting to really cut away at that gap to Verstappen and Russell. As Russell in P5, that man is having an absolutely gorgeous race. As I say that, he loses a place to Verstappen, so not that good. But I don't know why, but I just gained like a second on that lap. I'm a bit confused. Hang on, we have a yellow flag somewhere. It's a Ferrari behind, I believe. Don't tell me Leclerc has spun again or something. Oh no, it's Drugovich. Drugovich out of the session. Wow, that's a turn. I think he was having a decent race. Right, final lap. And although I have managed to... Oh, wait. No, I didn't get DRS. Never mind. Okay, I was going to say, if I've got DRS, there might be a chance, but I didn't. So, I probably will come home and finish P7, but... You never know, we'll see what happens. There's actually another car directly in front of Verstappen. Who is that? It's a McLaren. Wonder which one. Oh, these bastards aren't trying to overtake each other, so I can't, like, pick off what's left and maybe get it by a cheeky little P6. I think, yeah, unless they have a freeway crash at this final corner, I will be finishing P7. Sergio Perez wins, runner-up, and championship rival from last season's going to win. And it's been a horrible race for me. Probably the worst race I've ever done, to be fair. But honestly, I think P7 hit a horrible recovery, and I'm very happy with how that medium stint went. That was lovely. That is by far the biggest mess of things I've ever had making content in the year that I have. From, you know, starting off really negative and complaining to my wheel breaking, taking a week off to actually try and get that sorted. I get it sorted, but I do manage to have a good recovery from where I started, and I finish P7. Of course, at this stage of the campaign, 5 seasons in, we should be challenging for wins, if not at bare minimum podiums every single race, but I'd say this race was a bit of a fluke. So let's take a look at the final leaderboard. Yuki Tsunoda, my brand new teammate, actually secures a podium on his debut. Really good effort by Tsunoda. Good shit, that's really good points. And obviously, because the car is actually decent this year, we can not only fight for a drivers, we can also fight for a constructors. Finally. So, standings. Of the drivers, it's obviously going to be the top 10 from this race, but the constructors is what matters, and at the moment, McLaren lead by 12 over Mercedes and 17 over us. So, next race, we head to Saudi Arabia, I believe. That's going to be an absolute cracker, and I definitely won't put it in the wall every single lap. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.